Hello, welcome to the Crusader von Heisen Show. The purpose of this episode is to go over the importance of context when reading the Bible and understanding its passages. In the second episode, I went over misunderstandings about the do not judge or you too will be judged quote. And the main reason for this misunderstanding is that it's taken out of context of the surrounding verses. It's also possible to miss the historical and cultural context of a passage in the Bible. Without the cultural context, the full meaning behind parables like the wedding banquet or terms like the Son of Man is not as clear. This is my personal opinion, but the best way to remove problems with taking verses out of context of their surrounding verses is to simply read the Bible. I suggest starting with the New Testament, particularly the Gospels of John and Matthew. While I did have some problems with the context at times, if you read it carefully, you should not have a hard time reading or understanding the Gospels. The letters, on the other hand, I suggest to get a book on the historical context of the Bible and use internet sources to supplement it. The letters are addressed to specific audiences, and you tend to need to know the context of what they are talking about. After you're done with the New Testament, I suggest you go over the Old Testament and keep the same internet sources and books that you have. When reading the Bible, you should keep in mind differences between you and the biblical audience that it's addressing, and how this can affect the meaning of the text. However, I would like to warn you against overanalyzing and overinterpreting passages. This is best prevented by keeping close to the theological principle behind the passage and reading scholarly commentary on this passage in question. One thing I noticed while studying the Bible is how often I did not notice the meaning or context of certain passages. Therefore, I suggest you continuously study the Bible and you will be surprised what you will learn. I also suggest looking up what translation you are reading, because there are differences between translations. If you have a hard time reading the text, then I suggest getting a more modern English translation. I hope you have a good day and God bless.